recently experienced a somewhat traumatic event. And this event is something that's familiar in that just about once a year, every fan of the New England Patriots must face some sort of trauma when they trade one of their seemingly most valuable players for what seems like very little return. You see, to be a Patriots fan requires a certain skill set that includes a healthy dose of cognitive dissonance. See, cognitive dissonance is a form of persuasion, but what makes it interesting is that we don't persuade others with cognitive dissonance. Instead, we persuade ourselves. To illustrate, let's talk about what it means to be a Patriots fan. Many years ago, when the Patriots were pretty much a joke in the league and Coach Bill Belichick was considered a rookie and not very good at his job, he traded a very popular player named Lawyer Malloy. Lawyer Malloy was one of the fan favorites. Everybody loved him. I thought the guy was fantastic. But Bill Belichick decided he wasn't worth what he was being paid, and so he cut him. I remember thinking back then how horrible that was. There's no way we're going to be any good without Malloy. The funny part about it is we won a Super Bowl that year without Lawyer Malloy. Things turned out fine. Back then, we looked at cutting Lawyer Malloy and thought, this guy Belichick is an idiot. But since then, when he does something similar, like get rid of Ty Law, or more recently, as in yesterday, trade Jamie Collins for a third-round pick, we learn to hate that player we once loved. And that is cognitive dissonance. See, if you had asked me 2 days ago how good was Jamie Collins, I would have said he's great, he's fantastic, explosive, fast, strong, good instincts, does everything well, one of the best in the game. But if you ask me today, I would say, oh no, Jamie Collins had checked out. He wasn't with the program. He's not as good as advertised. He's overrated. This is a response we Patriots fans manufacture within ourselves every year when someone gets cut. And it's a prerequisite for being a Patriots fan, because you know every year you're going to find one player who gets cut or traded that you loved. And as soon as you know that that person is traded, your body instantly, or your mind requires you to go back and think about how bad that great player was. And that's an interesting subject, because one day we love a player and the next day we think he's not very good. And the reason for that is our body or our mind requires consistency. We believe in Bill Belichick and his methods. We believe in the Patriots' greatness. So therefore, we will manipulate ourselves into believing someone we thought was great really wasn't that good. And to me, that describes cognitive dissonance better than anything I could think of.